good, secret finders? It's your girl Shiva Solar checking in with you one time, you know what I'm saying? I want to continue this 4-step journey, and today we're going to give you 4 steps on how to get your own place. I know a lot of you out here are probably living with somebody, maybe in a hotel, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you still at home with their parents. They don't understand everything that's going on with the economy today and how to get a place. You don't know how to look for a place. You don't know how to budget your finances. You new to this, so I'm here to help you. That's what this video is for. Step number 1, you gotta create a budget. You gotta look at everything that you're making from your job right now or however you're making money. And from that, you're gonna factor in how much you wanna spend on your place. When you factoring in how much you wanna spend on your place, you gotta look at the utilities. You're gonna have to look at groceries. You're gonna factor in gas, transportation, how to get back and forth from wherever you're making money from. All that stuff matters. That's one thing that people don't think about. Also, do you just wanna move into an apartment and do you want that joint to be empty? Or you gonna want it to be furnished, you know what I'm saying? You gotta factor in your furniture. It's a lot of stuff you gotta think about. So your furniture, your utilities, transportation, groceries, all these things you need to just write down on a list and figure out how much this is all gonna be for you on top of your rent. Step number 2, you gotta think about what you're doing right now that's making you money. And when you get your check, is that your check? Or does that check automatically go somewhere else? Because if you're paying child support, if you already paying bills, if you already, behind on stuff and paying for things that you need to pay for right now, it's gonna be hard for you to budget for a new place. So this all needs to be untouched money that you're thinking about. And if you have to, you're gonna have to add some hustles onto what it is that you already have going on. If you don't have a car right now, to be honest, I recommend you getting a car first. It's gonna be really hard unless you're living in an area that has public transportation, but it's gonna be real hard for you to get a place if you ain't got no car. You can go on OfferUp, you can go on Let Go, you can go to a local dealership that does low credit. They got some places that'll give you a car for $599 down, you know what I'm saying? In Atlanta, they got this place called Par's Cars. I only send people there if they really, life and death need a car. I really encourage people that if you can, just buy your car up front, because you don't want to be sitting in a car note. That's just another bill on top of your rent, you feel me? So try to get a car first. Try to factor in how much money you're bringing in. And if that's even enough for you to pay your own rent, for you to pay your own utility bills, for you to buy your own food, your own gas money and transportation. I'm just opening your mind up to some things that you probably ain't even thought about yet, you feel me? Step number 3, you wanna go ahead and scout for places. Don't look in the most expensive area unless you got expensive money, you know what I'm saying? This your first time. I'm not telling you to go live in the hood, but you definitely wanna find something that you can afford. So to save yourself a lot of time, what I used to do when I was looking for apartments, I'll call ahead of time. My credit wasn't always in the best position. So I asked them straight up, yo, what's y'all credit like? You know what I'm saying? What type of credit do you guys take? What are your qualifications? And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna tell you straight up, can't have any evictions on your credit, can't owe your previous landlord, and your credit score has to be such and such and such and such. Some apartment complexes and some housing complexes don't require you to even have a credit. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're making a certain amount of income and you can prove that income, that's your credit right there. So when you find a place online or you just out looking, you want to call ahead of time. That's going to save you a lot of time from just going in, putting in the application, paying the application fee, not even knowing if you really qualify for the place or not. Make sure you qualify for the place before you fill out an application fee and before you waste your time, you feel me? Step number 4, this is the most exciting step. Once you've reached your goal financially, once you've saved up the money that you want to save up, you don't want to be in a survival mode, life or death situation, just moving out on the whim. And if that's the case, get your hustle on, get your grind on, try to make as much money as you can, because it's hard out here trying to keep up with your bills if you ain't got no consistent income and if you don't know where your money is coming from, you feel me? But once you leveled up and you got that income that you want to have, go ahead and fill out that application. Try to look for places that once you fill out the application and you put the application fee down, they don't let nobody else touch it. They're not gonna let nobody else apply for it, because you'll save yourself a lot of time with that too. One thing I hate in the housing and the apartment market is when you apply for a place and they let hundreds of other people apply behind you too. It's kind of like a scam, because they're taking all your application fees and it's not refundable. So for wherever you apply for, just make sure once you pay that $175, it could be $45, $75, $100, $200, whatever the application fee is, you want to make sure that once you pay that, you're the only one that can hold that place down. You feel me? And those are the 4 steps that's going to help you get into your place. If you need more help, at Shiva Soul Lit on IG right now. While I have under 100 subscribers, and I do have time to write you guys back and help you out with whatever it is that you may be going through. Namaste, motherfuckers.